PEI's Chief Public Health Office has confirmed the first reported cases of measles on the island since 2013. The two affected adults recently traveled to a part of Canada that is dealing with a measles outbreak. They weren't vaccinated against the virus, but have recovered well. CPHO is now working to prevent any spread. There is lots of talk here about the future of the new Fraser Harbor Bridge. It's been here for over a century, but now some want to see it removed, while others say it's a piece of history and should stay. Piles of black, sloppy sludge are spread out across the beach in Tignish Shore, and residents like Jamie Perry aren't very happy about it. He lives across the street and says the stench reminds him of a rotten sewer. He says he can't walk his dogs on the beach without them getting covered in the stinky slop. Many people know ketamine as a party drug, but experts say it can help with treatment-resistant depression and suicidal thoughts. The Nuvista Psychedelic Medicine Clinic offers a esketamine nasal spray, known by the brand name Spravato. It's approved by Health Canada. Patients receive a dose through each nostril and then relax in a quiet and dark room. John Barrett from Vesey Seed says he doesn't know for sure how tariffs might impact his business. They could eventually drive up the price of some of the large turf equipment he sells. U.S. President Donald Trump says tariffs will start Tuesday, but Barrett says the ongoing threats have been confusing.
It's been difficult, to say the least.
I'm on the Confederation Trail in St. Peter's Bay with Ryan Keeping. And Ryan is running from Elmira all the way to Tignish, from tip to tip. And in a second, we're going to stop and chat about why he's doing that.
Yes, let's do it. That's 40K in. 40K, 5 hours.
How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling good. I mean, this is a long run I'm going to be doing, so you kind of just break it up into chunks and keep going and take breaks every 5 or 10K and eat my chicken and rice and keep moving. But so far, 5 hours in, I feel good.
I'm 20 meters in here and I'm out of breath, but you seem like you're in pretty good shape. A lot of running.
So I ran across Canada. It took me 98 days. We raised money for the Heart and Stroke Foundation. I believe Terry Fox is the greatest Canadian of all time, so we kind of dedicated the run to him, and then also my dad. So my dad had heart disease, so we raised like $286,000 for the Heart and Stroke Foundation. My dad drove the van behind me the whole time.
What's the training regime like?
I just run every day a lot. Yeah, no, in order to get good at running, you just have to run, especially for the long distances, so.
And PEI was the one province I didn't do, just due to scheduling limitations and trying to get over to the island. So the whole time, I said, I'm gonna get to PEI and I'll run the whole thing tip to tip straight.
A lot of this is more mental than physical. You just get used to getting through pain and pushing through boredom.
There was people at the start, there's been people meeting me all along the trail here. So it's cool, like I love when people come out and run with me. Hopefully there'll be a lot of people at the finish. It'll be in Tignish. We don't know the exact time, but just keep following my social media and you'll be able to find out. I just like pushing my limits. I think the best way to inspire someone is to chase your limits, or chase your passion, push your limits as hard as you can, and that'll also show them it's possible for them to do it. So that's why I'm doing this.
Well, before my shin splints start to act up too much, I'm gonna leave you.
Yeah.
But best of luck, sir.
Well, have fun, man.
Take care.
Awesome.
Some residents in Hazelbrook are using water jugs like this. 9 homes in the community have tested above the interim Health Canada guidelines for PFAS. The province has been providing jugs to Donnie Gallant for the last 6 months. His water has been tested multiple times, but he's not too worried.
It's a precaution right now.
But there's no timeline for when he will be able to drink from the tap again.
I don't, really don't. They're supposed to put a different system in. I don't know when, and I don't know how long it's going to be.
Per and polyfluoroalkyl substances, or PFAS, are chemicals that don't break down and are used in everything from cosmetics to firefighting foam, as well as some construction materials. Health Canada has set a benchmark of 30 nanograms per liter for some PFAS in drinking water. That's to lower the risk of health impacts. But some wells in Hazelbrook showed levels in the hundreds, including 2 that tested over 700 nanograms per liter. That's concerning for Simon Micklethwaite, even though he's been told his water is safe.
I've got a lot of medical issues myself. Now, whether or not any of this is getting from the water, I have no idea, but it kind of makes me nervous.
A federal government report says PFAS can affect the health of organs like the liver and kidneys. Ottawa is starting a process to limit their use in the future. The province says the high levels of PFAS in the residents' wells could be linked to this decommissioned construction and demolition site in the area. Groundwater samples from the site show PFAS levels over 2,000 nanograms. Residents lobbied the province for years to have the dump closed because of environmental concerns.
We want the place cleaned up, and we want assurances in writing from somebody that somebody is going to take responsibility for it.
Other areas of PEI are affected by PFAS as well, just not to the same level as Hazelbrook. Lamont Park residents have been given water filters, and treatment systems have been put in place at Vernon River Consolidated and Ellerslie Elementary Schools. As for Hazelbrook, the current mayor and councillors declined to comment. The province says it's looking into long-term water treatment plans. PEI's Chief Public Health Office says that Health Canada recommends keeping PFAS levels in drinking water to small amounts. Connor Lamont, CBC News, Hazelbrook.